Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. And this is going to be very ranty and very sweary, and I know a lot of people enjoy that. But again, this is one of my videos that's mainly directed towards my Australian viewers. So if you're not Australian, you can feel free to watch and feel free to bitch along with me as I divulge you into the game world of Australian game prices. Now, we all know that this is something that I'm very passionate about and that I hate to fucking hell. Alright, we'll start off in America. Americans pay around about a recommended retail price of $59.95, which will, for the sake of easiness, round up to $60 for a new release game. That seems fair because, and then at the moment, the Australian dollar is worth about 86 US cents. So you convert it to which 60 American dollars equals 69 Australian dollars. Now, you would think that, give or take a few cents in that, the average Australian game might cost about 70, 75, maybe 80 at the most. That would be common knowledge because, you can't go any higher than that because it would seem very unreasonable. But they do go higher than that. They go a lot higher than that. A recommended retail price for one game in this country is 120 Australian dollars. Now, let me put this into perspective. This 120 Australian dollars is, according to currency site online, 103 United States dollars. So to those Americans and those Canadians and anyone else that pretty much has this exact same thing, how would you feel having to pay 103 dollars for a video game? And maybe you live in Great Britain, so we'll use maybe you live in Europe. So we use the euro. 120 Australian dollars is 84 euros. So how would you feel having to pay 84 euros for one game? Or maybe, like I said before, you live in Great Britain. So, how would you like to pay? I mean, the average price for a video game might be 40 or something pounds. 70 pounds for one video game. And I know what a lot of you are saying. Oh, well, you can go and buy cheap games on the internet. Alright, first, no, you can't. Shipping costs and all that, game people don't specify and will not ship outside of their country. So I can't get ones from GameStop. I can't anyway because the Xbox 360 is region coded. The PlayStation 3 isn't. So I could import games if I wanted to. But the point is that we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to import games because they're so goddamn fucking expensive. It's ridiculous. So like I said before, if Americans had to pay $103, give or take, for one video game at recommended retail price, the video game industry would not fucking exist. And that is the truth. And I don't know who's to blame, because a lot of people say, well, you got to take in shipping costs. No, there's no shipping costs. They come from either Singapore or Australia itself. Now, if you know fuck all about geography, Singapore is at around about somewhere near the top of Australia. You're telling me that this warrants a 100% increase on what the game's going to cost, because at the moment we pay almost 100% more, which is double what Americans pay. Almost. We're almost getting there, people. We're almost there. So, to those of you that are saying, oh, what can we do about it? Fucking, you can't stop buying video games, because that's impossible. We can't do that. But, get out there and talk to people and spread the cause, because it's fucking ridiculous. What else? Live costs a lot more. Consoles cost a lot more. For example, at E3 this year, when they announced the brand new Xbox, or the Xbox 360, they said it was going to be 300 US dollars. So 300 US dollars translate into, if I can get this right, where are we? I need to breathe. I'm all breathed out. So give me a minute. That feels good. So 300 US dollars is about 350 Australian dollars. So you would expect that, give or take shipping, we might pay 375 or $350. So we will convert the original price of the new 360 is going to be 450 Australian dollars. So what's this in American dollars, you might be asking? 450 is, get ready, drum roll please, $387. It doesn't sound like that much, but fuck, if these game companies buy games and buy all this stuff in bulk, which is like, oh, we'll buy 500 copies of Borderlands for, $20. Think of how much fucking money they're going to get. I mean, fair enough, developers get a lot of money, but the game companies get some, and they're going to be getting thousands and millions of dollars because we're so overpriced, it's ridiculous. So, in conclusion to this cavalcade of bullshit, if anyone can think of a good fucking reason why Australians and New Zealanders, and I'm sure there's a lot of other countries out there in the world, have to pay so much goddamn money for one fucking goddamn motherfucking video game, please tell me. Because that's bollocks! And it pisses me off because, I have to wait many months before games come out so I can buy, a decent game. Borderlands came out last year. It is still at a recommended retail price of almost 100 Australian dollars. Fallout 3 came out 2 years ago. It is at a recommended retail price of 70 Australian dollars. Fucking bullshit. So until next time, au revoir.